What is up, humans of the cardboard? Let's go. All right, today we got more information on the secret shiny box for the OCG. Now keep in mind this is an OCG product, but we got one of the new cards revealed and it's actually a Sky Striker monster. It's a main deck level 8 Sky Striker monster. Really cool. Normally I don't make a ton of videos for single cards that get revealed unless they're very interesting. And listen, it's strikers, right? Strikers have been the top of the metagame, and if they get new support, I have to cover it because strikers are still solid. So any support they get could potentially push them into tier 1 status yet again. So let's get into this. Today we have Strategic Striker HAMP. This is a level 8 Dark Machine effect monster, 2500 attack, 2500 defense. By the way, this is always treated as a Sky Striker card. So this card, I believe, is searchable. Does Engage search any striker card, or does Engage only search striker spells? I think it's any striker card, right? Can you not search Ray with Engage? I think you can. I don't know why I can't remember. I mean, it's been a while since I played against striker, but okay. Anyway, so this card is definitely searchable, and it counts as a striker name. Very cool. You can only special summon with the first effect of this card's name once per turn. This first effect reads, if you control a Sky Striker Ace monster, you can special summon this card from your hand to either field by tributing one monster on that field. Yo, that is so crazy. We literally just gave them like a Kaiju. We just gave strikers a searchable Kaiju. That's so crazy. That's so cool. And because it's a Sky Striker card, you can just link it into a link 1, right? Any of the links. So even if you summon it to your field, you can still link into one of those. That's crazy. Secondly, when this card is destroyed by battle, you can target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Okay, so this effect is interesting to me because I believe this means, I believe the way this resolves is if you summon it to your opponent's field, then kill it by battle, you still get to trigger it in your graveyard, not your opponent, right? So even though they controlled it when it was destroyed, it triggers in graveyard. So I believe it's because it's in your graveyard and you own it, you get to do the effect. So if you beat over it after you give it to them, you get to pop another card they control. Not too shabby. This card's very interesting to me. Now listen, this doesn't like break strikers wide open. This doesn't give them like an insane power play, but it's a very interesting utility card because this is one of those decks that can struggle when it comes to outing big untargetable monsters or big untargetable indestructible monsters. They really struggle to out monsters like that. A lot of times they have to make access code or something like Ningirsu, or they cannot beat it. So something like Dragoon or any other archetype, like even the Adignisters. I believe this. So I think this first effect is a summoning condition, not an activated effect. So I believe it does work. I believe it does work to like tribute any monsters, even if they're completely unaffected. So very cool. I think this is super interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what else to say here. I mean, it's really cool. I think a lot of striker decks will, if not main this, side it once they know they're playing against a deck that does have, Dragoon in it, or they're playing Adignisters or something that summons like a monster that you really need to worry about clearing. Biggest downside of this card, I would say, is it's not completely generic. It's not just a straight up Kaiju. You do also have to put a Sky Striker monster on the field there. But I mean, if you can go Hayate attack, dump and engage, Kagari add back engage, add this card, and then do this to clear their monster, that's not half bad. It does out something that's like a huge pain. And a lot of decks only put up that monster once. They can't do it repeatedly, so at least then you can try to grind them out from there. It's a very interesting utility card. I'm very curious how good it actually ends up being, but obviously we will have to wait and see. So that's going to do it for today. Do not forget that we are getting 2 striker cards here. This is just the first of the 2. I think this is just like their early reveal. Get people excited. They're one of the striker cards out there. We should be getting another. Very excited to see where they go. I didn't expect another main deck striker monster, but very, very interesting. I think it helps with one of the deck's biggest weaknesses. So very, very cool. Anything else? What am I thinking here? Oh yeah, and just don't forget, we still have 2 more Witchcrafter cards and 2 more Mayakashi cards to get revealed as well for this box. Cannot wait to see what comes for those archetypes. They need help badly. But yeah, I like this. It's not too strong, right? Obviously, nobody really wants to see anything too strong for strikers, but cool utility cards like this, I am absolutely down for. I think that's very cool. That's good over here today, guys, though. Thank you so much for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not yet and you want to stay up to date on all Yu-Gi-Oh! Card reveals. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.